Our Father in heaven. Freedom from idolizing individualism. Freedom from distancing ourselves to a mere philosophical religious belief system. Freedom from idolizing physical empirical data as the only source of truth in the cosmos. And freedom to a communal, relational faith experience and partnership. Freedom to a personalized, relational, life-changing theology. Freedom to adopt a wider view of reality, one which acknowledges metaphysics. Hallowed be your name. Freedom from idolizing self. It's all about me and what makes me happy, fulfilled, what makes me feel good fallacy. This is freedom from self-aggrandizement, freedom from self-deprecation, freedom from naive thinking about flippancy and the shunning of respect and honor. And this is the freedom to remember that God is holy. This is freedom to bask in the glory of His infinity. This is freedom to remember the beautiful significance of honor, respect, humility, and submitting ourselves and our wills and agendas and priorities under His will. Your kingdom come. Freedom from selfish worship of our own kingdoms, our own dominions. Freedom to partner with the true King of Kings. Your will be done. Freedom from idolizing our need to be right or to have our way. Freedom to experience the joy of servitude, serving a greater or the greatest cause on earth as it is in heaven. Freedom from the notion that the physical material world is all there is or all that matters. This is freedom from the silly idea that God's will and kingdom should look like we desire it to. And freedom to remember that everything is spiritual, though we only see in part. Freedom to appreciate that there is already a winning, beautiful strategy in place. Give us this day our daily bread. This is freedom from a hoarding or a scarcity mentality. Freedom from thinking that we have to provide everything in life for ourselves, that we're in this alone. And this is freedom to embrace the kingdom mentality of abundance. Freedom to remember that we're in this together and we're in this with God. Forgive us our debts, even as we have forgiven our debtors. So this is freedom from holding on to junk, holding on to burdens, holding on to chains and strongholds. This is freedom from carrying resentment and grudges, freedom from trying to earn God's love, acceptance, salvation, or sanctification. And this is freedom to drop our own chains, burdens, weights, bonds. This is freedom to stop drinking the twin poisons of self-righteousness and resentment. This is freedom to appreciate God's free gifts, freedom to forgive others and even ourselves. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Freedom from trying to save ourselves. Freedom from resenting ourselves when we inevitably fail. Freedom from thinking that we have to face the evil one alone. And freedom from thinking that temptation is unavoidable. And this is freedom to rely upon God. Freedom to remember that greater is He who is in us than he who is in the world. Freedom to remember that God never tempts us, nor does He allow us to be tempted beyond what we can bear. This is freedom to live, to walk in freedom and victory. For yours is the kingdom. Freedom from selfish ambition and vain conceit. Freedom to subject ourselves once more to the good King and the power. Freedom from thinking we hold the power, and freedom to rest in His capable hands. And the glory, freedom from thinking that the glory is ours, and freedom to remember who created and sustains everything forever. Amen. Freedom from fearing our doubting the future, and freedom to seal it, make it firm in our own hearts.